There was potentially a murder. There was people who disappeared. There was all these nefarious things that continued to happen. It just seemed to be this pattern. You were like, okay, there's a sickness here and it's spreading to everyone. And no one was talking about it. So I can understand how isolating that must feel, to feel so alone. When you're the first one that you're seeing something and everyone is gaslighting themselves into believing, no, I have to believe this story. I need to believe this story because this can't all be for nothing. You're just sticking to a really, really bad relationship and all those years that have gone by. And I think that's why a lot of people get into a lot of different mindsets of really unhealthy behavior, because you don't want 10 or 20 years, let's say, of a marriage where you're like, I can't believe this is what it is. I have to double down to this because my life can't be a complete waste, that sort of feeling.
I will say that I'm really grateful for how my awakening happened, actually, because I reclaimed that and I trusted that, and that's how I got out, which meant that my healing process was different than for some of the people who had completely lost that connection and hadn't regained it before they left. So then it's like all the trauma and the lack of trusting themselves. So I'm really grateful for how that happened for me, that even though it was awful, it's like I was listening. I went through just a horrible period of trauma and insane stress just from recognizing what had happened, what I'd been a part of.
Yeah, you woke up to it, right?
Yeah, but at least I had my connection to myself then, and I'd refound that before that happened. So I'm really grateful for that.